guys, welcome to Cat's Tarot. My name is Katrina, and today we're asking the spirits where your life is going next. So today I have two piles. This is pile number 1, and this is pile number 2. So feel free to take a little bit of time, pause the video, and to make a decision. Okay, so I'm going to start with pile number 1. So I have already pre-shuffled some cards and they look absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I got this one. Non-linear Dreamtime. So what I'm getting from this card is that I feel like right now maybe you're in a sinking space. So I feel like you're really trying to like figure out the next step in your life, or like certain things have to come to an end, or maybe it just come to a point where you have to like rethink your options. Okay, and I feel like you have a lot of ideas. I do hear ideas. So yeah, but it's more like you're in a space where you're trying to like really be very logical with the decisions that you make, and you don't want to make any like bad decisions. So I'm just like hearing a lot of decision making and like a lot of thinking energy, like introspection. Oh, that's interesting. So I got these two cards, Tea with Demons and the Voice. That's very interesting. I am kind of getting the feeling like maybe you are a communicator, or maybe you're someone who really wants to do something with your like with expressing, like with maybe even like sending messages, like to people. For some of you it has something to do with writing, and for but like mostly I'm getting like it's just to get your voice heard. I feel like in your current job or like in your current situation, I feel like your effort, especially like your voice, your input, it isn't really much asked of you. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. And however, I'm also getting that not all of your friends or not all of your family members are going to like support this idea that you have. So like some of you might even have family members think that whatever you plan to do, maybe it's like TV's demons, like not really conventional. Yeah, so not really accepted by the society, or like it isn't a very traditional career path, but it is something that you feel is going to resonate with you. I feel like for some of you, you might be into like creative writing, yeah, or maybe like to do some psychic stuff. So I got some emotional cards. Like those cards are just so beautiful. Like look at the energy here. See, that's a lot of like very sensitive, very nurturing, and very tender kind of energy. So I got emotions, sparks, and abundance. So basically, the cards are telling me that you need to follow your heart. It's about emotions. It's about like what you feel, like what feels right to you, what you're being called to. I'm also getting like you are someone who's really sensitive with energy. Like you can't force yourself to like to go by a schedule, or like to be so fixed inside of a box. You're someone who has the spark, and that when that spark comes, you need to follow that spark instead of like what other people, like what most people do, like 9 to 5, and then box themselves in and adhere to deadlines and stuff. That's kind of not you. I'm getting this message that you really need to like know yourself better, like know your gift, spend some time with your gift, spend some time like learning your own curves. Yeah. And whatever you are thinking about, this is the message. It's going to lead you to fulfillment, lead you to abundance. And that's just so beautiful. Okay, I am going to shuffle some more cards. Where your life is headed to next. I am hearing new beginning though. Yeah, it's like an adventure. Okay. Okay, so we got 2 cards. Wow. Look at this energy. It's pink. It's calming and it's very interesting. Collective future dreaming and friction. Okay, so I'm gonna be straight with you. Things are not going to be easy. You are going to encounter some like challenges, obstacles, but you are also going to find your soul family. You are going to be supported. You're going to create like a community, or like a community is going to be drawn to you. So like, especially like through expressing yourself, through like really speaking up and following your emotions, right? And I'm also getting that you are called to make this step, not like it is not random. You are being guided, maybe like through dreams, or maybe you just have this gut feeling that tells you you should do this. And yeah, basically the cards are just telling you like you should absolutely do this. You are going to find your community. You are going to create a community, and this thing that you want to do is going to be very meaningful, both for you and for like the people, the audience, or like the people that you serve. All right, so this is pile number 1, and this is pile number 2. Okay, hello pile number 2. I have already pre-shuffled to get some cards, but I want to do live shuffling, so let's go through these first. So where your life is headed to next. So okay, so let's do the red cards first. So it's telling me it takes time. It's telling me support ecosystem. Okay, I am getting this feeling that you are already doing something. Maybe it's a business, or maybe it is something that you recently, or like when I say recently, yeah, I mean like maybe in the recent years. So not like in the recent week or months. I feel like you have already put some time into this project, or maybe this job, or maybe this business. It doesn't matter. It says that to get where you want to be, it's going to take some time and effort, but you are in the right path. And I feel like this card is like a kind of like a guidance. It's like a guidance for you. So I feel like maybe things are not really like circulated. I don't know why I'm saying like circulated, but it has something to do with circulation. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe sometimes so like for a very successful thing to work, it has this flow of give and take. It's its own ecosystem, right? And we have like different people doing their jobs, and you give out something and you also like receive something. It has something to do with this energy flow, and I kind of feel like that's what's been missing. Maybe you are putting out the work, but you're not like paying attention to marketing, right? So it doesn't like reach as much people that you want to reach. I'm getting that this is about like scaling up. So there's something that you absolutely missed. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Like there's something that you missed that you need to like yeah, that you really need to like pay attention to. And once you have like a really successful ecosystem going on, your business, this project is going to really start to flourish. Yeah, I'm also getting that it's very likely that your income is going to double, if not triple. So yes, it is going to take time, and it's going to take some like twisting. I'm sorry, tweaking. Yeah, but I feel like you're gonna get there. So I am a vast experience. So what I'm getting from this card is that you have whatever it takes. Okay, there's no doubt in that. I'm also getting expansion from this card for some reason. Um, it all started with you, your idea, your vision, and your work. So really believe in that, and then really believe in that, and then go from there. So even though you're not, like, maybe you're not seeing the result that you have hoped for, just know that it has nothing to do like with the quality of your work or like with your skills, right? It's about building like a system that actually works. So like it's not about you, but you need to like look elsewhere for to scale this project up. So this card is moat. Yeah. So it is also talking about the current system not really working or like not supporting. um it works on a smaller scale, but if you want to take it to the next level, some changes needs to happen first. Okay, so these are the energy cards. Okay, so I feel like these cards are more about like you personally. It's telling me that maybe your negative thinking, for some of you, it's gonna be like self doubt and negative thinking, or like your thought pattern. Maybe like you're afraid of something, like you're afraid this business is really going to work. You are not really believing that your project serves people, and this has something like to do with the emotional wound that you have. However, these two cards are telling me that whatever you are doing, it is like it is not exactly from you. Like you're channeling these things into your work, and it serves a purpose. Like you're here, you have a purpose. Okay, and I also feel like whatever you have, it's more ancient than you think it is. Like your talent, it's more ancient than you think. And it's about connecting to your joy and also going back to the root. I'm also hearing like ancestors. Maybe it's a family business, or like it's something that you feel like it could be a family business, or like something that your parents good at, your grandparents think about doing, and now you're actually the one who's doing it, and you maybe you're like doubting yourself. You don't think you're good enough, or maybe you feel like are you the right person to do this, right? But I'm telling you, like that's just your fear talking. It's not real, you know. But yeah, like with any kind of project, you have to fight the negative talks. um yeah, creator. So I'm definitely not giving this like pile number two. I don't feel like you guys are like typically employees. I feel like you guys are the business owners or like the creator. Like you make things happen, or maybe like you're someone who's actually doing the work, and then a whole business is built upon like what you do. Oh yeah. See, I was talking about ancestors, ancestral joy. This is going to make your family very happy, but like your ancestors very happy because you're respecting your legacy. Yeah. Yeah, it's telling to just breathe. You know, this is like a lot of tension. This red color feels like tension, but it's telling you to breathe. Okay, maybe you're overthinking, maybe you're just having too much stress, you're holding on to it too tightly, and you're feeling like you're lost. Like, how do we take this to the next level? What am I doing wrong, right? It's not what you are doing wrong. You need to change your perspective and to see things from a different angle, or maybe, you know, like to take a vacation, to take care of yourself, and to just, you know, like ground yourself, take care of yourself emotionally, and then I feel like the answer is gonna just come to you. It's gonna click. Okay? Sometimes all it takes is just that one spark, and it's gonna work. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. And as always, my personal readings are only $15 each. And if you like to ask your 3 questions with me, you can absolutely do that. You can find information in the description below. And thank you guys. I'll see you on the next one.